Check 1, 2. Can you hear me? Mixer 99. Hey, buddy, I might. I'm going to be live in just a moment. Just a moment. Making sure everything is golden.
Welcome to RTA Motorsports.
Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here. This is RTA Motorsports and today we're finally back. We've been gone for a little bit now. You know, things happen, life, adulting, all that work. So we've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been posting a lot on Instagram. If any of you guys have not gotten me on Instagram, the my screen name is going to be in the description below. You can definitely get us there. And I do a lot of like the stuff that we're doing behind the scenes, sim racing related, or you know, just anything related to our, you know, my Camaro ZL1. A lot of things with that. A lot of things we're doing with it as far as upgrades. We have a big show coming up. Hope to see Will from Sim Racing Paddock there. It's going to be in Sonoma. So I'm trying to get the car ready for that. And yeah. So there's been a lot going on as far as the car goes. But yeah, just been busy otherwise. So we're finally back in the saddle. I'm doing a lot of updates to the computer right now. Right now the computer is updating like crazy. So yeah, we're getting those finalized. Let me start up the motion rig here. Just got a question whether or not we're going to be doing some multiplayer racing. We can. Hopefully, it's been a little bit since we've been in ACC. Hopefully, it's actually working well. That's the one thing I'm a little bit afraid of. Last time we did multiplayer racing with ACC, it kind of we had some decent races, but you know, they wasn't really the best situation as far as crashing and everything. But being that we also haven't been in for a while, our ratings may be pretty far like down there. So if anyone wants to race with us and they've been in ACC nonstop, I don't know if the rating system is blocking people yet or not as far as entering certain sessions, but we'll take a look at that. Let's get the chat box up. But yeah, definitely want to jump into some ACC tonight. So all right, guys, thank you for joining in. Let's get this refreshed here. All right, so it looks like we're also running the latest graphics driver here. So looks like NVIDIA has had an update since the last time we've been in too. You haven't tried ACC since the first VR update. Gotcha. Wow, that's quite a while. So yeah, I'll try to poke around. I'll see if there's any sessions. If there's any sessions open that look interesting, something with fairly low ping rate that maybe we could jump in, do a little bit of multiplayer style racing, maybe we'll do so. Let's see, there are the gloves. Let me also turn on my AccuForce software. Oh man, so months ago. Oh geez, a little bit longer than me, huh? All right. Okay. Let's turn on the AccuForce software, get that going. I wonder if there's some updates with that as well. Oh man. You're gone just for a little bit and boom, everything has updates. You feel like you're completely out of the loop with everything all of a sudden. Yeah, downloading an update. Look at that. Click to show details. Let's see. Says we're updating to version 4.13.1023. Looks like for the GS5 seat, minor bug fixes, mainly for the GS5 seat. We don't have the GS5 seat, so it doesn't really pertain to us, but we'll do this update real quick. So how's everyone doing? Anyone that's VR, like a VR fan at all, what do you all think of the new Oculus that was announced, the Oculus S? And what do you all think of the, what is it, the LG? Let me pull this up real quick. I think it's the LG. Because Lenovo is now helping create the Oculus, which was really, I mean, some people saw it coming. I didn't see it coming at all. I thought that was a humongous surprise. But let's see, the LG, I think it's the Reverb. Nope. Maybe it's not LG. Could have sworn it was. If anyone knows what headset I'm trying to remember, go for it, Chucks. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. So, the Mixer 99, he pretty much exactly explains my feeling. The Oculus S was a huge announcement. Everyone was speculating that they were going to release another headset. GPI Gaming, how you doing, buddy? So right now, before we race, we're just talking about the GDC VR announcements that were made. I'm trying to, GDC VR. So we have the Oculus Type S, the Oculus Type S, the Oculus S, and the, oh man, I don't know if it's LG. I could have sworn it was LG. If anyone remembers the name of that other headset, I think it's like the Reverb or something like that. But I can't seem to find it. Let's see. But anyway, I was HP. I'm sorry. The HP Reverb is pretty much the highest resolution, consumer grade headset that's going to be released. As far as, you know, any sort of under $1,000 headset, that's going to be the highest resolution headset that we're going to be getting released to us. But let's go back to the Oculus. So when Oculus announced that they're, well, they didn't even announce, when there was some speculation that there was going to be another headset release from them, I was excited because, let's face it, in the world of sim racing, there is more push towards the Oculus software. Oculus themselves, they have better software in general. Their asynchronous reprojection, their asynchronous, well, their space warp technology. It's all very, very good, and it's implemented really well in a lot of these titles. A lot of these titles are coded for the Oculus, specifically like Dirt Rally, or soon to be Dirt 2, is going to be coded mainly for for the Oculus software. So Oculus has kind of like positioned themselves in our world of sim racing as kind of like the best software company out there. Because if your computer cannot handle the frame rates that the game is requiring, their software enables you to still hit those frame rates on a much lesser system than something like Steam VR can do or Windows Mixed Reality headsets can do. I noticed, like, especially in my system, I have a 2080 Ti, and I still have to kind of pull back some graphical settings in most titles where if I threw on the Oculus headset, we never had any issues with hitting those 90 frame per second targets. And a lot of that has to do with just how good their software is. So when I heard that there was going to be an Oculus S coming out, and, there's a bunch of speculation on you know, increased resolution, this and that. I was excited, and I kind of knew I was going to buy one. But when I heard what the resolution bump was, I don't know. I was let down. I was really let down. It's not even similar resolution to like what we have with. It's less resolution than the Samsung Odyssey and the Vive Pro, and you know there's still some screen door effect there. I know it's not the Oculus 2, it's the Oculus S. So, you know, they're creating another headset to sort of position themselves as like the everyman's VR headset. And I think it's going to do really well. I like how now they're, you know, no longer using tracking sensors, which may be an issue for some people that have 6 degrees of freedom rigs, you know, that move up and down quite a bit and have a lot of heave motion. They kind of rely on that sensor. But, you know, besides that, the resolution bump wasn't where I wanted it to be. How do you guys feel about that? The SMPC, how you doing? It's just a version of lower power PCs, but it has some decent upsides, though it is no replacement to what we have. The current Vive and Oculus owners. We need to get to the point where VR is treated like monitors, where they are interchangeable. Yes, I agree there. The Oculus software is pretty damn good. Yes, the Oculus software is really good, and I've thought about many times going back to Oculus because of just their software and how easy it is to hit your frame rate targets. But the inferior resolution, the inferior screen displays kind of keep pushing me away from that. And now with their Oculus S, they're going from 90 frames per second to 80. I don't know if that's really going to be that big of a deal, to be honest with you. A lot of people are kind of raving about that. I mean, in an uproar about that they don't like that. It is a regression in frame rates. I agree. But for me, if they would have pushed the resolution a little bit further, push the FOV a little bit further, because, for instance, the Pimax, the 8K version, has 80 frames per second. So I think it would have been a little bit of an easier pill to swallow if they would have pushed it a little bit further. I don't know. Maybe there's some software limitation. Maybe the Oculus S is mainly pushing the fact that they're no longer using sensors, and maybe that's what they want us to focus on, is that now it's an inside out sort of tracking environment. Maybe that's what they want us to focus on. I'm not really sure. It makes me excited for what Oculus 2 will be in the future, but now, you know, you're kind of thinking that, or everyone's kind of thinking that that's going to be 2 years down the road at the soonest. So, I don't know. I'm excited for it. I don't know if I'm going to jump in. Yeah. You're going to wait to see what Vive has in store. So, it's actually the SMPC. I think it's actually Valve. Valve themselves are making their own headset. Yes. Yeah, you already corrected yourself. But yeah, and you know, that's a thing. We don't know. I mean, they may even still be listed as Vive, but you know, Valve themselves are coming up with their own headset. So it's going to be really exciting, but at the same time, I was all dead set to get an Oculus because I wanted that software. And I wanted the smoothness, and Dirt 2 is going to be just natively supporting Oculus, and I was like, all right, yeah, it's time to go back to Oculus. When I saw the specs, I was let down. The regression in resolution is the biggest letdown to me, but HP, the Reverb, that's going to be something it's exciting me, but it's scary at the same time. It's going to be $599 for the consumer version, or I think it's like $649 for the corporate version. Bayshore Hayden, how you doing, man? Congratulations on your new setup. The SMPC says he thinks Valve will be pushing VR progress in the right direction and not what Oculus is doing. Yeah. So the HP Reverb, I'm going to kind of gloss on what you're saying at the same time with the HP Reverb. So the Reverb, $599, 2K resolution per eye. So it's going to be even more of a jump of resolution. which is what us sim racers want, because us sim racers, as well as flight sim people, we want to be able to see. We want to be able to see our gauges. We want to be able to see everything in front of us when we're inside the car clearly. Off in the distance, that helps too, seeing cars at the distance at the other end of the track. So we have kind of like, we are the most, how do I put this? We are the perfect candidate for VR headsets, because we are doing cockpit style things where our body doesn't move necessarily. But you know, when you're sitting in the rig, you're touching a steering wheel, you're touching pedals. All you need is the visuals, and then you feel like you're there. So for us, it's like, you know, VR is perfect for what we do. But the downside to VR right now is the resolution, because there's certain things that we want to be able to see, like our gauges or cars in the distance, that you can't really see that well with the current state of, you know, VR headsets. So the bump in resolution is amazing, and it's what's really exciting me. But with Windows Mixed Reality, there are drawbacks, and the drawbacks are their camera technology for tracking is not the best when it comes to controllers. I don't really do stand-up VR all that often. I do when I bring people to the house and they want to try it. They have a lot of fun with it. I normally jump in, do some zombie shooters, and it's fun. You know, I don't do any competitive VR things, so it works for that. But, you know, when you put your hand behind your back or anything like that, you kind of lose tracking of the controllers a little bit. But you never really feel limited by it, so I'm not going to say that, you know, it's a bad tracking solution, just inferior to the other ones, and you kind of notice it if you've tried other VR headsets. But the other thing is the software is not as good as Oculus. So there is some sort of reprojection going on, but it's not as good and as clean. So you do need a beefy system to really push the frame rates. And it's something I've already noticed with my Odyssey, even with my 2080 Ti, my Ryzen 2700X and everything like that, overclocked. It still has a hard time with certain sim racing based titles. So you say Valve is going to be pushing things in the right direction. I hope so. But even with HP pushing things in the direction where we want to see higher resolution, higher FOV, because I think it's 114 degrees FOV, it's going to make it harder to drive. And I don't know if the software is there yet to carry us in the direction. So I'm excited for it, but then I'm scared. I don't want it to be garbage where we can't push the resolution. Like, I don't want to be teased by it. I want the resolution, but I want the software to take us there when we're ready. And I want the software now. You know what I mean? I just wish Oculus had those screens, those panels, that resolution. That's what I wanted to see. And I'm glad someone's doing it. I'm glad they're doing it at a decent price. $599 is expensive, yes, but I'm kind of used to paying that for premium VR headsets. I just hope the software works for it. And I'm a little nervous with Windows Mixed Reality. The software may not be there. Yes, you can't race out of VR now. You really wanted to get the Odyssey Plus, but waited, and the price went up. Yeah. Well, the price on the Odyssey Plus does fluctuate, so I would just wait. Question is, if Valve comes out with something slightly higher res than the Odyssey, but less than Reverb with a wider FOV, something with higher res than the Reverb with slightly higher FOV, 115, what would I rather have? I don't know. Probably end up going with the Valve headset, to be honest with you. So, you know, that's, yeah, it would probably Valve. Probably, because their software, they do have their sort of like, what do they call that, motion smoothing technology that only works with the Vive, and I would imagine with the Valve headset going to be coming out. So, exciting time to be in VR. Exciting for us because we have specific needs that these headsets are certainly addressing, as far as, you know, tracking. We're not going to have wires and sensors all over, but specifically resolution is now being a big focus for these headsets. FOV starting to widen out, which is going to help us kind of see the cars come along the sides. But I don't know. I really don't know where things are going to go. I'm excited to see where it's going to end up, but yeah, the WinY, I hate that. Uh, I hate that, the WinY stuff. So if anyone here who doesn't have Windows Mixed Reality, what the SMPC is referring to is you have to hit WinY to use your mouse. Or else it blocks you from using your mouse. It's completely, that should be an option. Yeah, I think we might end up ordering the HP Reverb when it is available, and I'll give you guys, definitely I'm going to give you guys, you know, side-by-side comparisons with the HP Reverb, the Odyssey. I think one of my good friends has an Odyssey Plus. We had one for a little while. We had to send it back because it just didn't fit my face right. Or we'll use the same, I still have the raw video footage from the Odyssey Plus. You know, maybe I'll try to recreate that same spot that I was filming, so that way on the track and, you know, iRacing, so that way you can kind of get an idea of pixel density and what it looks like. But you know, we'll definitely get something going. But I definitely want to see this higher resolution, the HP Reverb. I just really wish it was Oculus that had that sort of resolution, because that's the resolution that I think is going to, because right now with the Odyssey, it's already hard enough to see the screen door effect. You notice the resolution when you're trying to read little things more than seeing a screen door effect. So also trying to see cars in the distance, you notice the resolution in that case more than you notice that there's actually a screen door effect. So the screen door effect is not really something that's bothering me at all or anything like that. It's just the resolution itself, the raw resolution. So I think this bump is going to be a nice little aha moment. I'm excited for it. The SMPC, he says, shouldn't even be thinking about a new headset, especially after the DD2 depleting your fund money for the rest of the year. Your DD2? Oculus DD2? Is that what you're referring to? Oh, no. You're talking about the Fanatec, the Direct Drive 2. Podium. Nice. Awesome. All right, so let's jump in. Let's get going here. Let's start some racing. All right. Let's change this view, of course, so you could all see what's going on here. Let's actually get it up and running first. It says we have an update in the queue. Oh, there's actually an update coming through right now for it. So we only got pre-allocating space right now. It's almost done. All right. So it's almost done with the update. We're almost there. So besides that, what are you guys excited for? What are you guys buying right now? Are you guys actually buying the Fanatec Direct Drive wheels? Or are you guys buying... I know someone... Oh, no. I know someone just... they just messaged us on our Discord that they actually picked up some new pedals recently. I don't know if he's actually in chat here or not. So, wanted to see if he could share that information, because those pedals look amazing. We almost got the update completely installed. It looks like we only have a few more minutes till the update is done. Crashed out and DQ'd out of 4 races tonight. I'm sorry to hear that. That's no fun. It looks like this is the hot fix from March 21st, which is interesting because I already have the functions of the hot fix. That's weird that it's only installing now, it says. Still updating. Almost there. Neonite, how you doing? You're chomping on the bit waiting for your DD1. Any idea on shipping dates? What shipping dates are you guys getting for your direct drive wheels from Fanatec? Because it should be next month, right? I believe next month is when they're going to start shipping. The last I heard. Cranky Pants, how's it going, buddy? The SMPC, you're just waiting on the DD2. What dates are you guys getting? If anyone's just joining in, we're almost done with this update on ACC, and then we're going to jump in. We may do a multiplayer race, so if any of you guys have ACC, if we find a good enough server, I'm going to try to jump into that one. I'll let you guys know what one we're jumping into, so that way you guys could feel free to join in and crush me. See what we're looking like here. Let's make sure that this camera's actually focused. There was an update to OBS, which is awesome. I'm falling in love with this update. So many nice features. If any of you guys use OBS, highly recommend you look at this update or one of the more recent versions. Let's see, 430 for the first batch. Nice. I can't wait for you guys to get it, and definitely let me know what you guys think. You Ford a Mercedes-Benz L Series Formula truck around the ring. Is that in? Oh, there we go. We are done. All right, let's play. Is that a mod? Sounds like it would be a mod vehicle. There we go. Now you guys can see what we're looking at here. See what we're looking at here. So not many. I wish you could sort by driver amount. So I wish there was some other sorting mechanisms here on the top. I can't speak today. So like you could sort by track, sort by driver amount, sort by ping rate. I'm sure maybe something like that's going to be coming in the future, but right now there's no way to do it, and there's only a few servers that are available at the moment. Kind of hard to say. I'm going to have to test that. All right. So let's see. What should we do? Thinking we're going to go to Monza. Do Zolder. And let's see. We're not going to do. Oh, they got rid of endurance. Okay. All we have is quick race now. Do a 15. Opponent skill at 90. Opponent aggressiveness at 90. Opponent number, we'll leave that at 20. And let's bump this up to midday. Start at noon. That way it's not completely hard to see. All right, get this going. I feel like I'm burning my retinas out with all these studio lights that we have on. When you're not in the rig for a while. Oh, you know what? Let me make sure I actually have the motion rig going. I think we restarted the computer. Nope, it's already running. Okay. Good. Good, good. Go to setup. Run the aggressive preset. I like how this car feels with the aggressive preset. So, frame rates are not the best at the moment. I'm looking at frame rates right now. We're hitting about 70 frames, 80 frames per second. All right, here we go.
Going double file.
Motion rig is not actually working. Interesting. We got a car right on our door. Nope, actually the motion rig is working, just seems like it's like tuned down. Had a guy right on our door there through that chicane. Hard on the brakes. Force feedback is feeling really good in comparison to what I remember. I mean, we didn't have any practice. We just kind of jumped in. AI had nice spatial awareness as to where we were there. They didn't cut in on us to try to just maintain the apex. They stood on the outside line. Oh, this car feels a lot more tail happy than I remember in the aggressive preset. Wonder if there was an update. Because we don't have really hot rear tires or anything like that. Yeah, we're sliding it. Very interesting. Okay, that's different. Really hard on the brakes. Oh, we have a spin out. Got right around that Ferrari there. It worked out really well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Well done, mate. That's how fast it's now.
Oh, completely drifted that one out. Oh, 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 oh. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Lost a few positions. Still got 10 minutes left of the race session. Well, practically 11 minutes. Wow. I'm just really surprised how lively this car feels now. I don't remember being able to, on corner exit, give it a little throttle and swing the rear out. Trying to control it. Look at that. A little too much throttle input and turn input. It just starts crab walking out. I don't want to drift it. Come on, baby. Oh, no, oh, no. I'll be curious to try that Jaguar again. Right now we're hitting 90 frames per second now that the cars have spread out a little bit. Oh man. Oh man.
Halfway through, not over yet.
Catching up to him. Catching up. Try to sneak a drink real quick.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Stay in there. I'm surprised how easily we're sliding this car. But I think we are a little bit faster than this Ferrari, so we're going to be coming around him soon. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, I messed that up. I didn't want to run into the back of him, and I kind of locked up the brakes a little bit too much. Overcorrected, and we slid out a little bit. Oh, we got you, buddy. We got you. We got you. Woo! Got him. Got him.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Oh, come on. Come on. Got 4 minutes and 37 seconds left. We're just throwing this car. I really like how the AI is performing right now. Granted, we are getting our butt whooped by them, but they are not. They're not doing anything that is completely getting me frustrated or realizing that it's AI. You know, that's the main thing. Nice little warm-up race. Raid. Oh, excuse me. We're right on this M6. Right on his tail. Thanks, go for Chucks. I didn't expect him to hit the brakes there. Little love tap. We are overdriving the heck out of this car, but I'm just trying to keep up with these guys at 90%. They leave no room for error. Where do you guys want me to race next? Monza, Nürburgring. Here again, we're gonna do a longer race next race. Maybe a little bit more cars. Might do sprint race weekend. I'm a little upset to see endurance is gone. That's how we used to set the 1 hour races. It's just a nice little 15-minute warm up. Oh! Oh no, that was my fault. That was my fault. That was dirty. That was my fault. Tried to come around that M6 and I ended up slamming right into the Lamborghini. "40 seconds left of this race session." Oh, that stinks. Come on. Come on. Woo! A little tail happy on that corner exit. I want to get around this M6, but I want to do it cleanly. I don't.
Leader has finished the race.
Yeah, that's not how you do it. How you doing, Crash? Yeah, the Ferrari got around me in the end. Look at that. Oh, was it a Lamborghini we spun out? All right. Let's see. What car and track combination do you guys want us to race next?
Right, race is over. Good job.
Nice little warm up.
You could take it easy, neat lap.
That was a nice little warm up race. That was fun. Let me tell you, the AI does put up a good fight, and they feel pretty intelligent now. I'm enjoying their spatial awareness at the moment. Look at that drift. Let's pause button to exit the session. All right. There we go. You're missing the crucial element. I know! The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle moccasins. They're downstairs. I was thinking about wearing them. I was going to. Might need to bump the percentage in sim tools for each axis. Woo. The wheel is going nuts right now. All right, let's see if we could actually do that real quick. I did notice that the rig was on. You guys probably were able to see it as well. See if we could actually get get it up and see what was going on there. So it's on 76%. Put it on 82. But yeah, you're probably right. We're going to have to probably bump the axis. But yeah. Yes. So that was actually through a recent update with Assettocorsacompetizione. That wasn't me fixing that, Cranky Pants. So the gear shift indicator on the Fanatec wheel used to be really, really delayed. And that actually went through one of their recent updates that fixed that. So yeah, let's... we'll use the Jaguar. And... we'll do a longer race. I'm a little upset they got rid of endurance race weekend, because that is, well, endurance race, that's how you set up your 1 hour races. So yeah, we'll just do another quick race, but this time we'll set it to a half hour. Random starting position, same time of day. I want to put opponent skill, let's put this on 100. And let's put aggressiveness on 100. What do you guys think is going to happen? Doing a quick capture and tuning center. Oh, yeah, definitely, without a doubt. Don't want to do it here on live stream, though, but maybe next time. Next time we'll do that. We'll, can't wait till we get Spa. Spa is going to be really cool. Do Misano World Circuit for this one. We have AI at 100. AI is at 100 for both skill and aggressiveness. Kurt Linton, how you doing, buddy? We have AI all the way up for a half-hour race session. My wheel is going nuts. Come on now. The wheel is trying to kill me. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. So it looks like it actually got us starting first. Which is, I guess, beneficial for us, being that we have the AI all the way up. I always have this card aggressive preset, but I mean, we're going to try it. But it might be a bad decision, being that the GTR was actually really, really tail happy. But we'll see. We'll see what actually comes of it.
Stay double file.
Wow, I can't believe they're actually starting us in the first position. Wow, we already got the Ferrari trying to pass us on the outside.
Green light, green light.
Green light, here we go. So AI is at 100% for both skill and aggressiveness preset. Oh! We just got hit by the AI. So one thing I want to do, let's restart this. Let's restart this session here. I do want to maybe put it on save preset, I'm thinking. Let's start the race like this. So let's see what happens here.
Going double file.
Oh man, they were definitely pressing the fact that I was apparently going too slow.
Green light. Give it all you got.
Got a half-hour session here. Yeah, this car is very, very very lively now, but it's understeering on the safe preset. Gonna AMG out our doors, trying to give him enough room. That was successful, but he ended up getting the position, which is fine. Oh man, I have like no turn in on the safe preset. Already got pushed back to 5th. Man. Man, oh man. We probably should have stayed in the GTR. Oh, just got slammed by AI. Just rammed us. Woo. Lost a bunch of positions. First few laps out.
This has been your personal best.
Oh, just got slammed by the AI again. They don't like where I'm braking there. They're just pushing me. Oh, no.
I don't think the fastest lap so far.
Just realized you wasn't live. What do you mean? Come on. Oh, gotcha. You weren't live with us. We might do Nürburgring GP next. Got this Ferrari ahead of us, just taunting me. And making zero mistakes. Think we're gonna get him. Oh, we're pulling him. Oh. He got us. Oh no. Bentley behind us is not giving us any room. I make a mistake, he's going to be on it. Trying to use as much of the track as I can to try to get some runoff, get some speed. Get away from that Bentley, that tank. Oh man, come on. That was not as clean as I wanted it to be. Let's go. We're jumping curbs over here. So worried about the Bentley behind us, it's actually slowing me down. And there he goes. Oh, oh. Got 17:55 left in this race here. Sweats are already starting to pour down like as if I'm in VR right now. Nice new cam. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We're running with AI at 100% all around, and they are not forgiving at all. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's go. Currently 12th. Currently 13th. Not having a good time with this Jag, I can tell you that much. Doesn't feel, I don't feel as fast in it for me as I am with the GTR. Might just be pure AI is at 100%, and that's kind of what's going on right now. Or it might be just the amount of practice we had with the GTR as compared to this car. Just the safe preset in this car, it's understeering so much. I was expecting it to be a little bit more neutral. That's what I was afraid of. That's why I tried the aggressive preset at first, and it just felt way too tail happy for that little bit that we tried. I should have just stuck with it. Now we're making mistakes. Come on, focus, Crash, focus. We're about 15 minutes left of the race session. Wish I could dial down.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
I don't have a button assigned to traction control. I wish I could dial it down. Whoop, just got pushed by AI. Come on now. I was saying, Crash, you're going too slow. Move it. Come on. I can't even get in the apex of the corners now. My front tires are glowing orange. No bueno. That was no good for sure. We're going to definitely try Nürburgring GP after this in the GTR. I'm going to leave AI at 100%. I want to see if we're that much faster with the car. We're just getting obliterated here. Remember, don't read while racing. Woo! Where's the Pimax 5K review? Oh man! Ah! Is that why you said don't read while racing? I think that's why you were saying don't read while racing, right? So is that what you guys want to see? Is the next race at Nürburgring GP? Wish I would have had a poll question up for you guys. We need to get around these guys. Come on. Come on. Car just kicked to the left there. I don't know if you guys were actually able to kind of get a feel for that. Nice. Got around the M6. He's trying to get back around us. Still behind us. All right. Right behind the AMG right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. right, we got around the AMG on the outside. See if we can get him. Got 6 minutes, 39 seconds left. Big sparks. Come on, come on, come on. Wow, he almost came to a complete stop there. You know, it was a little unnecessary to stop that much, but I think we got him. I think we're kind of pulling him here. He's still on the outside of us. He went off in the dirt. He just hit us into the apex. Oh, and the AMG came out ahead of the in that war there. He let us battle it out, and he just snuck on by. 5 minutes left of this race session here. Derby, derby. Oh, that wasn't clean there. Lost a lot of speed, kind of slowing down way too much. Didn't have to slow down as much there. Go, 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 go. We need to get this AMG. I know it's not for podium. It's not for anything kind of crazy, but I just need to get him. Needs to happen. Come on. You get him. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left of the race session. Oh, we got some nice speed there. That was a good line. Oh, oh, bad line, bad line. Come on. I just need another 20 horsepower. Get him! Get him! 3 minutes left. Can we do it? This M6 is right on our tail. He is not letting us breathe at all. GTR is way back there. 2 minutes left. Turn, come on. We didn't stay in the apex, and that definitely cost us some serious time. Go, 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 go. One minute, 30 seconds left. Come on, can we get them? We're running low on fuel. Fuel light just came on. Tom Jones has the AccuForce, still amazing me after using it for a few months, or has the newness worn off. It's still amazing. It's still absolutely amazing. I can't say like after using the AccuForce, how did I use the Fanatec V2.5? I don't. The strength of this wheel can sometimes be completely unbearable, and I'm still learning things today. That's why there's no review yet. Because I feel I'm still just learning a lot about this wheel and the software. And I don't want to review something I don't know enough about. Let's put it that way. There's so much fine-tuning that's available. Just like in the Fanatec, there's a bunch of fine-tuning in the wheel profiler. All right, hold on. So you can make that wheel feel really good, but this wheel here just... the overall strength of it is absolutely incredible if you turn it up that far. Just got hit by the AI. You can make this wheel feel however you want it to feel, and I find that amazing. And the profiles that you can download from other users are sometimes really, really helpful, of just jumping in and trying what other people have done. So I really like this wheel. All the quirks of it don't really bother me anymore. Like, you know, the startup, you have to disconnect the wheel and the cable, or the fact that, you know, they themselves don't make a, like, you know, F1 style wheel, so a lot of us are having to DIY a solution or anything like that. You know, that's all fine, you know. What I really want to do before the review, and I don't know if it's going to happen, is I would like to try a direct drive wheel that is of like a normal DIY solution, like from what is that? Not simracing Paddock. That's another YouTuber, William Marsh. But he has the simracing bay, I believe, the OSW. I want to try one of those, so that way I get an idea as to, like, what am I comparing this direct drive wheel to? Because it does have a hybrid motor, as I've read, as everyone says. It has like a hybrid motor. So when the wheel is off, you do feel a little bit of notchiness when you turn the wheel back and forth. When the wheel is on and active, like right now, turn this wheel, feels really smooth. It really does. But I want to try other direct drive wheels out there, so I get an idea as to, like, what am I comparing it to? Because right now, my only comparison that I have is other wheel bases that are belt driven. But the Fanatec V2.5 is an amazing wheel for belt driven sort of aspect. I don't feel like this wheel is like, how did I ever drive that wheelbase before? I think it's like once you start getting into the higher end, strength is kind of a big deal. Fidelity is a big deal. But the differences between, like, remember the old Thrustmaster T1000 wheelbase or the TMX to like the Fanatec V2.5, that's a huge leap in fidelity, force feedback, sensation, quality of the wheelbase, of the wheels themselves. I feel like this jump from the V2.5 to the AccuForce is a jump, but I don't feel it's as big of a jump. The software is absolutely incredible, though, and the software makes it a very nice experience. But yeah, I'm just learning a lot. I really don't want to like put a full review out there until I learn more, because there are some things, like there was a few times that I actually, I felt like it needed a little bit more strength. So I went through and I ran a car around a track. I did a quick capture on that. I ran it like something like 5 laps. The force feedback felt really good, but I wanted a little bit more strength. So I just like bumped up the profiler from rookie to, I believe it's like normal, from rookie to normal or something like that. In the profile, it just has like presets for the amount of output strength on the motor itself. And the darn thing like felt like it was just gonna like rip out of my hands in some sections, especially when hitting curbs. And that's when I kind of realized this is a serious piece of machinery. You really need to be careful, And I love strong force feedback, but I have since like dialed things back a little bit and just focusing on fidelity, and it does amaze me every single time. I wouldn't want to go back to my Fanatec V2.5, but I can't say like how did I ever race on that. I felt like that's a very capable wheelbase as well. But yeah, I still love it. So VR or widescreen 49, what do I prefer, Edgar? For live streaming, 49, because I get to converse with you guys. Amit Kumar asked that same question. I get to converse, I get to kind of interact with you guys, and it's a very immersive experience. This monitor is huge, and you do feel like the danger here and there because there's just so much to look at, and there's no bezels. Now, VR, you're there. So it really, really immerses the heck out of you. Whoa. So VR versus this 49-inch, hands down, I would say VR I prefer, but for immersion aspect, but I'm in love with this monitor. I kind of feel like if you could do a monitor experience, you only have one monitor that you could fit. You can't fit triple screens, or you don't have the budget for high refresh rate triple screens. I think, the 32:9 aspect ratio at 49, or even if they make a bigger one, I think that's an awesome, awesome choice. If you don't want to go VR, because some of my friends, VR makes them sick no matter what they do. If VR makes you sick no matter what, or you're not really there yet with VR, this to me is like the best choice otherwise for a single monitor experience. I've done triples in the past. They weren't huge triples. They were only 24-inch monitors. And my friend has like 44-inch televisions that he did triples with as well. So I have done triples in many different aspects. But I do got to say, for just cleanliness and the experience, I love this setup. I think it complements VR nicely because I could do either or. Guys, I'm going to just take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be doing our Nürburgring race in just a second. I just need to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Woo! Urination maneuver. Is $5 enough to see one lap at 100% force feedback challenge? Oh man, oh man, that would be rough. I say Crash prefers VR. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So the weird thing is I'm still trying to figure out how to actually set that up, 100% force feedback, because I could put it on. Let's see. If I go to Control Center, I could set things up. Let's see right here. If I go to Output Mixer, because I want to do that eventually, but if I go to like responsive peaks allowed or responsive, that's like an extremely high preset as far as strength goes. But if because right now intensity is at 100% here and here. But if I increase the effects, that's only going to start clipping force feedback and not make it work well. So I think wheel mode is the only way I could really increase it while still getting the fidelity of everything. Now I'll just put it on responsive just because it would be funny to watch. The wheel gets really, really strong. Let me warn you guys. I don't know how well we're going to be able to control this car. I don't know. But so we do have it on the high preset as far as the strength to the wheelbase. All right. So Nürburgring. Confirm that. We use a GTR because things. The 2018 version, of course. And I want to use the one with the fog lights and the fancy lights because I like it. And we do have the opponent's skill and aggressiveness at 100%. Race length 30 minutes. And starting positions, again, random. We're just going to roll with that. And we'll see how that works. I don't know how this is going to work with my wheel on high preset, on responsive preset. I hope it doesn't yank out of my hand or break my poor McLaren GT3 wheel. I don't know. It might not even be that bad. But once I figure out exactly what to set to like increase the force feedback where it's not going to clip and not going to be useful, I just don't want like constant just dead weight. Tom Jones, you're crazy, man. Thank you so much. You know you didn't have to do that. You know you didn't have to do that at all. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. We will break our forearms for you. Tom Jones, thank you so much, buddy. Let's see. Let's see how this works out. So we're going to roll with the aggressive preset again because the drifting was fun. And let's see. Let's see how this works out for us. It looks like we're going to be starting 9th.
Staying double file.
We're at the Nürburgring.
Green light. Give it all you can.
Bad start. I was just actually... Oh, man. That M6 just jumped right in front of us. Oh, man. frame rates are kind of, oh man. The wheel still feels manageable, but it's definitely a lot heavier. For a half hour, this is going to be something. Oh, man. Oh, come on. The lead car has got quite a bit of a lead on everybody. Oh, man. Oh, that jolted the heck out of me. Stay in there. Come on. "27 minutes left." Oh, just got hit by the Ferrari. Oh, oh, oh. So is it strong? Yes. Yes. Jay Wong, how's it going? Yeah, this is something. Oh man, I'm gonna be so sore by the end of this race. When you hit the curbs and there's that sharp point when you're getting on the curb itself, it like wants to rip out of my hand almost. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, man. It's like making my shoulders jump. I would imagine this is probably what they experience as far as... Because I don't think those... I mean, I don't know. A lot of drivers, they say... You know, we put the force feedback way too high. Whoa. But I don't... Judging by what I see on the videos... Whoa. And their bodies jumping around and them really trying to get a handle on the steering wheel, I don't see it being less aggressive than this. I keep missing that apex. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, man. Oh, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Let's, we're going to restart this, but I want to see if we could boost the settings more. F that Ferrari. I want this to be even stronger. So let's go to... We're going to go out and back in because I think we can make this even stronger. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like we need to cause a little bit of... little self-pain. Let's see. Controls. Force feedback. So we have gain at 70. Let's put this at 100. Let me go to control center here. We have intensity at 100. You know what? Let's go to response. Mode 6, responsive peaks allowed. I don't know. I don't know what that's going to do. Hopefully we don't damage the wheel. And everything else is pretty much up there. See what happens here. See what this does to me. I'm going to go back into the same session here. Woo! Feel like this wheel. Oh man, it unplugged itself. Oh man. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Oh man, what are you doing to me? So it looks like we're going to be starting 14th this time in car number 23. Oh man. Where are we at now? Save preset? We'll leave that alone. Let's see if that actually gets us a little bit of...
Going double file.
Whoa! Oh yeah. Gain at 100. We're on profile 6, wheel mode 6 I should say. With peaks allowed. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Green light, show them where you go.
Oh man. So it's heavy, but I'm still able to turn it. And I think I could do a whole race like this, but it's pretty punishing. I can feel like I'm going to definitely feel this by the end of the race. I'm definitely going to be sore. Just got hit from behind. Who is that? It's another Ferrari. What's with the hate with Ferraris and the GT? Oh man, this is, see, that was hard to keep the car turned in on. Oh man. I actually kind of like fighting this wheel like this. It's like an endurance-based workout. Oh, the curbs are so sharp. Getting pushed by the AI again. AI is at 100% aggressiveness, 100% skill. Woo! So it's tough. It's tough, but it's definitely doable. I could see that some people would probably actually like this. I still feel like it's dynamic enough that I'm getting useful information out of it. But my hand, especially my left wrist, is starting to cramp a little bit. Trying to turn it right specifically. Ah. I don't feel like it's clipping because in the turns I'm still getting a lot of data through the wheel. Still feeling a lot in the wheel.
Brother mate, this has been your personal best.
Oh, just got slammed by AI. Lamborghini on the inside. Oh, come on. Pushed by AI again. The AMG just pushed us out of the way. Maybe 100% aggressiveness is a little too far. "25 minutes left. I hope we're going to make it." This is where it's hardest. Really turning into that turn there and to the right. It just kind of gets so heavy. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's see. Now, would you ever wish for more power than this? No. This is on the edge of, like, sometimes I want to race with a lot of force feedback. A lot of strong force feedback and just get, you know, just almost get a workout in with it. This is on the edge of what's necessary and what's drivable. I'm not a small guy. I work out. I'm not crazy strong or anything like that, but I could hold my own in a gym, I feel like. And this is fun for me. Not what I would do in a competitive race scenario. I don't think he could shake his stick at those OSWs, like the large midge, and I mean, you know, those. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, the large midge motor and stuff like that. I don't think he could shake his stick at those with the 100% force feedback challenge. Those wheels there, they are crazy strong. And watching like Jimmy Broadbent or any of them try to turn those wheels is almost entertaining in that fashion. This one here, I could race with. Although not well. This to me would be too much for some people. But for me, it's definitely doable, and I wouldn't wish for more force feedback than this, more strength than this. I think this is too much for an actual race for me. I mean, I'm having a hard time really being accurate with this right now. So to be honest, no. I do want to lower this down. To get a decent race. Oh, man. So yeah, Tom, that's brake pedal. Oh, we have a spin out. So anything beyond, I would say, what would you say that's 25 degrees? When you really start loading up the suspension of the car, like here is where it really gets hard to hold the wheel into a turn. And I'm like feeling it in the palms of my hands. My thumb is starting to cramp a little bit. My wrist is starting to cramp. It's almost uncomfortable at this point. This is definitely a strong wheelbase. I would like to try stronger, so I have a basis of comparison, but I don't think it's necessary to ever race with them or any wheel at this level. Again, it's fun. I would never jump into an iRacing race with the wheel at this level and just be like, yeah, this is going to make me more of an accurate driver, because it won't. When I hit the curbs, it's almost, you probably saw it right there, it just pops the wheel on you. But I feel like most adult men like us, you know, who already sim race, should be able to drive with the wheel at this level. I don't know, maybe there's another setting I need to put up to really get true 100% force feedback challenge level. But I really have everything up that I would think without starting to clip. We don't want a torn rotator cuff. Oh yeah. 65 Newton meter direct drive motor. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ah! That would be something. You just see me go flying right out my window. Yep, my hands are starting to cramp. My hands and my wrists. Getting hard to hold the wheel in that position. Oh, you know what? We gotta stop. I think I'm gonna lower the force feedback down and we'll do a serious race. This is a we'll put it back where it was. Man, it's like it's really starting to beat me up and just making it hard to really. But we were in last place. It was just hard to really control the car, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, that was interesting. Let's yeah, Tom, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Don't hope. I'm gonna feel that way. So let's put this back on default as far as the wheel mode, and leave everything else alone. I think that's my thumbs on both sides, like right through here. I guess it's almost like carpal tunnel pain in a way. It's kind of what I'm experiencing, and it was everything that was beyond here was getting really, really hard with the wrist in this position. Oh man, that was rough. You know what? Let's try a different car too, being that we're kind of out here. Try the Ferrari. We never really give the Ferrari a chance, to be honest with you. But see how we. This wheel is going to kill me. I think they're starting us second. No, they're starting us first. Really? Yep, they are.
Stay double file.
Oh, come on. What are you doing? Oh. Oh, man. Come on. This wheel is trying to kill me. So a few things. The view settings, you can tell that we've never really raced in this car that often because, number one, the view settings are off. So let's set this correct where we like it to be. We'll set that to 0. That should just be fine there. And we got to turn off the driver wheel. And that should be it. I don't know why that keeps happening with this wheel after, because this never used to happen this often, like the wheel snapping.
Going double file.
What the heck? Or starting in a weird turned position. There we go. Now that we have the driver hands and wheel off. Here we go. Here we go.
Go, go, go.
Ah, we got hit by cars. Wow, the whole field just passed us by. Definitely feel really low in this Ferrari. We got dirty tires right now with all that debris on there. That was a frustrating start. Oh, come on. I missed the downshift. Downshift and braking. Oh. Come on.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Hey, Brandon, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is the AccuForce wheelbase. We just came off of 100% force feedback challenge by Tom Jones. And we're currently getting our butt whooped by the AI. We're running with 100% strength as far as the AI's abilities and 100% aggressiveness. And at the start of the race, we kind of got spun out by them. And we're just having a hard time trying to really reel them back in.
Well done, mate. First one, fastest lap.
I would definitely love to try a stronger, again, stronger wheel and see what that's like. Come on. I don't know why I just can't seem to get my flow right with this car and this track combination. no. Trying to follow you guys' conversation in. Let's see. Crash went off the deep end, yeah.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Who said Darren made a wimpy wheel? I kind of missed that. Oh, whoa, whoa. Tom, I hope you're not insinuating I said Darren made a wimpy wheel. That's not true at all. Curb action too much there. Should I stay off the curbs a little bit? We got 16 minutes left of this race session here. And I just cannot keep up with the AI at 100%. Oh, that was really far off track.
We are at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
What's all this smack talk about the AccuForce? They're going nuts over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep messing up trying to read what they're saying. Oh man. Simracing 604, how you doing, buddy? Trying AI at 100%, both strength and aggression, and yeah. We're getting our butts handed to us right now. I think 90 and 90 is kind of like my spot, where I could hang with them there, but 100 and 100, man, they're tough. Woo! Come on now. That was a lot of curbage. 12 minutes left of this race session. By the way, Mike, if you're still here, congratulations on hitting 10,000 subscribers. If you're not already subscribed to Simracing 604, definitely check him out. I'm sure everyone here already knows who he is, though. awesome, informative channel. A lot of mod reviews. If you like mod tracks and mod cars. Ten minutes left of this race session. We're almost there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nikos 123, how you doing, buddy? Maybe after this, we'll check out some multiplayer servers, see if there's anything up and running.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh. It's like I'm not gaining any traction on this guy. Just kind of dancing at the same distance. Actually, he's pulling me a little bit now. 7 minutes left. 7 minutes. 8 seconds now. So yeah, Mike. Oh, he's actually going. want to ask what his opinions were of the Oculus S. Thank you so much for joining in, though, man.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Oh, no. Caught the sand. That's it. Any sort of run we thought we could get to try to catch up to this GTR is probably pretty much gone. We only got 4 minutes left of this race session. And we're going to check out, see if there's any multiplayer action going on we could join in. If any of you guys want to join in a multiplayer race, start getting ready. We only got about 3 minutes left. We're going to start looking for a server to join into. Double shifted accidentally. Two minutes. One minute, 50 seconds.
final push.
Whoa! And that is, I think we're on the last lap now. Oh man, I tried to fling it in there. This car doesn't take too kindly to drifting. Not like the GTR. All right, well, pretty much the race is over anyway. We didn't do so well, but we also didn't really have a good start. We got kind of spun out at the beginning of the race.
Did the best you could. Now bring the car back. Nixos123. I would say it all depends on if you're already invested in the ecosystem with Fanatec. You're already invested in the ecosystem with Fanatec as far as having their pedals, their shifter, and everything. You might want to go with the podium. If not, I mean, it's really up to you at that point. You could really go custom with everything. Let's see what was going on back here. Good pedals make a huge advantage on the track. You still use the Thrustmaster T150 pedals, good old time's sake, but they're okay still. And Billy's on the Kuno's payroll. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Josh Herrick, how you doing, buddy? I saw your comment. You have the same monitor. That's awesome. How do you liking this monitor? All right, let's see what we got here as far as multiplayer goes. So there's some... Wow, there's like nothing going on as far as there's not many servers running right now. So there's who knows, quick race 1. Let's see, let's refresh. Let's kind of hang out here for a little bit and we'll refresh. There's only really one server running right now, and it looks like they're in the middle of a race. Let's change the vehicle to the GTR. I'm not exactly sure if they're racing at night or during the day. Kind of a high ping rate, but this is pretty much all we got. They're over at Zolder right now. We'll connect.
Green light, go, go, go.
So right now, as far as, wow, how did this get all spun around? Settings go, pretty much everything is high for the most part. There's some settings that we drop down. Let's see, video. So high, view distance, mid, shadows, anti-aliasing, type is temporal, effects is mid, post-processing mid, foliage and textures on high, mirror quality is low. That was kind of a big one. And we disabled advanced sharpening filter, material quality high, temporal upsampling enabled, volumetric fog disabled, bloom and foliage is on mid as well. And so that's pretty much it. That's what we're running. I thought everything was mostly high. It looks like everything was mostly medium. And right now we're getting about 90 frames per second. So, and we were running with a 2080 Ti, not the best. So it looks like the standings are all messed up. It says we're 164th out of 164. 13 minutes left in this race session. I don't know what's going on there. Let's go out and maybe back in and see if it'll fix. I don't know what that was all about. Maybe that's why there's no one else in any other sessions. $164 people. That's a lot of cars. Whoa, whoa. Just unplugged itself.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's see. Let's start going out. There's only 12 minutes left of this race session, and then we'll see as the sessions start resetting themselves what may go on. Only 12 minutes left. They're in the middle of the race, but we'll get some practice at Zolder, being that we haven't ran there yet. I don't know how long the race sessions are. Whoa, did you see what he just did? Clearly cheating. Cutting across. What are they doing? Why even bother then? You know? Cutting across the dirt and everything. Looks like there was an accident up here, or there's just a Lamborghini just kind of hanging out. I don't know. I don't know, I think we might actually just do another AI race, just one more AI race. Something short and sweet. Because if these guys are cutting tracks and whatnot, I don't know how I feel about that right now. There's not really definite system set up to stop them from doing it. And we just observed one guy kind of cutting both chicanes. It's a little bit of annoyance right there. Let's see. We'll do like a night race, I'm thinking. Or an evening race. How about that? We'll do like 5 p.m. we'll start the race. And we'll just do like a 15-minute sort of drop AI down to 95. Aggressiveness to 90. We'll see how this works out for us. We'll do the GTR again. Right. It looks like they're starting us off in the 3rd place. If I was to order one myself, I know you guys are talking about the DD1 versus the DD2. I would order the DD1. Personally, I feel like it's going to be strong enough to really handle anything I wanted to throw at it as far as how much strength I wanted out of the wheel. Kind of feel like it was the best all-arounder for the price. But I know there's some people out there that really want that DD2. They want that increased strength. After having an AccuForce, I could say I would definitely still go DD1. Not to say there isn't a place for the DD2. Just for me, I don't think I need that much stronger of a wheel. I know it's more about the fidelity, but I just don't think the DD2 for me is going to be so much more capable than the DD1. The DD1 actually impressed me for the price. and I felt like the DD2 was appropriately priced for the strength of the motor, but I was impressed by the DD1, how much features they packed into it. And I think I remember hearing that for the initial run, it actually has the same motor as the DD2. It's just electronically governed down strength-wise. I think that's what Thomas said initially. Not like that really makes a difference. I mean, it's only going to put out the strength it's going to put down. But I just feel that that's a really strong wheel, the DD1. I think the fidelity, if they do deliver, the fidelity is going to be really good. And I just feel like the feature set and the strength of the wheel was like so impressive for the DD1. The DD2, I feel like, is worth every penny that they're charging for it. But I don't know if it's... For me, it wouldn't be that much of a difference. I don't know. I haven't tried them, so it's really hard for me to even say. But I was really blown away by what the DD1 was bringing to the table for the price. So that's why I was going for the DD1.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
The AccuForce Pro, I love my setup right now. I think it works really good with my rig. I would also be a little bit nervous with going with too much of a really strong wheel with this rig. I'm sure people have, but I feel like I'm near the ceiling of what this wheel mount could handle. Or should I say just handle effectively. Left of this race session. With the AI at 95%, aggressiveness at 90%, I feel like we're able to hold our own a little bit more. AI is not bumping us too much. Haven't really had that yet. They're
Well done, mate. This has been your
a
personal
little bit more mindful of my location on the track. Feel like we're kind of holding our own a little bit. Currently fourth. Ooh, that was close.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
We got a Jaguar right behind us. Not letting up at all. If we make any mistakes, he's that's it. The line of cars behind us is just going to pounce.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
Oh, he's trying to make a move. Woo, he got it. Some dirt being kicked up. Someone had a... Ah. Oh, door to door. Come on. I can see the second place guy not that far ahead. So he must have had an accident or something. Must have had an incident of some kind. So dirt kicked up and now we can see him real close. Currently fifth. Ooh. Oh, come on. Took that way too wide on the exit. We paid for that. Got him. Got him. Go, go, go.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far.
Got 3 minutes left. See what we can do here.
bus.
Two minutes left. Oh man,
Final lap now.
come on. Should have went down to third gear. Should have slowed down more. Ended up pushing it out wide.
The leader has finished the race.
Come on. Not enough to get him for a podium finish.
Good job.
Fourth place. If the race was a little bit longer, maybe we would have got him. Oh man, but that was a good race. That was definitely a good race. Woo! Oh, that felt great. That was definitely a good race. Oh. Stark Alarm, how you doing, buddy? Curtin Linton? Where can you get some good-looking gloves? We got these gloves, race-equipped gloves, actually off of eBay. But yeah, Amazon, any place. These are karting gloves. So a lot of us, we use karting gloves for sim racing. Just kind of helps, especially with these rubber grips here. These rubber grips make me sweat almost instantaneously, and Alcantara is definitely a no-go for me. Racing without gloves. I don't know why we're getting these weird pulsating bits of force feedback on the replays and whatnot. I'm sure that has something to do with the title itself, and they're probably going to have to edit that. Hey, go for Chuck, Stark Alarm. Thank you, man. BRV. Brandon, actually. Thank you so much. Norman. How's it going, buddy? So, yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun, that race there. And, all right, I think we're actually going to call it here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. It's been a little while since we actually been in the rig. And, you know, I'm glad we had some free time to do it now. We are working on a few videos, one of which being the iRacing iFlag. This is going to be coming up real soon, as well as a few other videos that we have planned. We have some videos of our vehicle. If you guys actually subscribe and hit the reminder bell, our community tab, we posted some pictures of our car apart. Now, just a quick update on if you guys seen that and you're kind of waiting for any coverage or like what the heck happened with that. We were putting a carbon fiber rear diffuser on our car. Unfortunately, it didn't fit our vehicle. So we're talking with the manufacturer right now, trying to see what we can do. It seems like the manufacturer themselves wasn't really aware that the ZL1, which I have a 2018 ZL1, Camaro ZL1, and the SS have different rear bumpers. None of us were aware of that. So we're in talks with the manufacturer trying to see what we can do. Maybe they could custom make one for us, or they're just going to have to do a full refund. But we do have an axle back exhaust we're going to be installing. We do have some suspension components we're going to be installing. And we did a bunch of stuff with the car already. We're going to be going to a big car show in April next month at Sonoma. And hopefully we get to see Will from SimRacing Paddock there too. Hopefully we're kind of trying to get a meetup going there. And yeah. So, but yeah, everyone definitely subscribe, hit that like button and the reminder bell so you know when we're going to live stream. Check out our Discord, as well as I do have my Instagram in the description right now. You could go to that Instagram and see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that I'm doing, whatever, you know, sometimes whether I'm out to eat or if I'm working on the car, I'll post some videos or some images there, so you guys can definitely check them out. But yeah, definitely get us on Instagram. I believe my mine is CrashHawkRA. You can definitely check it out there. But everyone, thank you so much for joining in. It's a lot of fun. I kind of missed live streaming. I know I've been away for a little bit. It's just I've been so darn busy with work and life and adulting and working on the car and everything like that. So that's why I'm saying get us on the Instagram so you can see, like, if I don't have time to get on here, I post things on Instagram so you guys can follow along and, you know, we could still converse. And Discord, definitely get me on there so you could, you know, speak to me directly if you have any questions regarding anything here. But they are videos coming out. We just got our gimbal going for our for our GoPro. I'm excited. This is going to be definitely a crazy spring and summer with both sim racing, VR. We got the HP reverb that we're going to order as soon as that comes available. There's going to be a lot of coverage on that. I have so many plans this year. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you all next time.